let's talk about variable overhead variances. So of course we know that there are three manufacturing costs that can be broken down into four. We have direct material, we already learned that, direct labor, we already learned that, and overheads. But the problem is, in overhead, we have the variable part of the overhead and fixed part. So we have to actually calculate the variances for the variable overhead and fixed overhead separately. So in this video, we are going to learn about variable overhead variances. Now, the good thing for you is the formulas are exactly the same as labor. So if I can literally just copy the formulas and paste them here, I will have the formulas for the variable overhead variances. However, instead of calling this a rate variance, we just call it spending variance. Everything else is the same, formulas are same, um, uh, like efficiency name is also same, but only difference that you'll find is the rate. Please remember, hours are hours. It doesn't matter if you're solving variable overhead variances or direct labor variances. Hours are like how many hours you use. That doesn't change. Rate does change because for labor, rate means how much you're paying per hour of labor. For variable overhead, rate means how much variable overhead money you are paying for every hour the work is being done. For example, variable overhead can be electricity, right? How much electricity you're using per hour of labor. A variable overhead can be any other thing that obviously, uh, let's say indirect labor. We have indirect labor based on wages. So every hour they work, they clean the factory, we have to pay them. So that's kind of what variable overhead rate means. How much variable overhead money we are spending per hour of labor. So rate is only difference. Hours are similar to direct labor hours. That doesn't really change. So now we're going to obviously solve a question. So you can see everything's pretty straightforward.